You call yourself a free spirit, a wild thing. And you're terrified somebody's going to stick you in a cage.
Social media can be a very positive place, except when it comes to body image. Instagram, TikTok, and Pinterest depict this idea that there is an ideal body type. You need to have a big butt, big boobs, skinny waist, toned muscles. I'm here to break this mold and bring light to the fact that all bodies are beautiful. Today, I'm going to be talking about how I went from being very underweight to gaining not only weight, but also my confidence in myself.
Baby, you're already in there.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing a video that I want to turn into a series, so hopefully this video is good and that you guys like it, because I really want to make it a series. But today we're going to be talking about confidence. So if you guys have been through my channel for a while now, I posted a video months ago about my eating disorder story, but I want to turn that into a series where I talk about things about my eating disorder. As you can see, we are in the car. I just wanted to find a place where I can just be alone to talk about this. I just want to provide a positive community on my channel of supportive people and people I can help. I also just want to make it so that people don't feel like they're alone, because it happens to so many people who develop eating disorders. It happens to so many teenagers, especially teenage girls, and I don't want it to happen to anyone. And it's usually something that a lot of people don't know about until it gets really bad. I just wanted to talk about it on my channel more and just be more open about it. If you guys like this video, definitely give it a thumbs up. I'm going to be leaving links in the description box below of help phone numbers you can call if you are struggling. Also, if you're struggling, if you feel like that's gonna trigger you, or if anything's gonna trigger you in this video, don't watch it. Just subscribe down below to become a member of this channel. Turn on my bell notifications so that you guys can be notified every time I upload. Follow me on all my socials. They'll be all in the description box below. Let's get on to it. Okay, I just pulled into a random little parking lot because I figured while I was driving it was just too much and I couldn't focus on what I was saying. We're gonna be talking about confidence. Obviously, I am not the most confident person in the world. I don't think anyone has full confidence. You can see someone who may have confidence in that moment, but I don't think anyone has full confidence all day, every day. Today, we're going to be talking about how I got somewhat of my confidence back. So as you guys know, I had an eating disorder. It lasted for not a long time, because I feel like some people's can last years and years, and mine was literally, I'm pretty sure, under a year. In that year, I did become very underweight. I had no meat to me, if that makes sense. I didn't see that. So obviously when you have an eating disorder, you typically have body dysmorphia, where you don't actually know what you look like and you think you look a lot different than you actually do. You are not confident in yourself at all. You feel like you look a lot, well, for me personally, I felt like I looked a lot bigger than I was. Looking back at pictures now, I can see that I was so tiny and so skin and bones. Like, for my body type, that is not exactly how I should look, and I just looked very dead. Like, I had no emotion to me. My eyes looked very tired all the time. I just looked very lifeless, and there wasn't a person in the body I was in. Flash forward to about a year later, not even, probably a few months later, I started gaining weight, obviously, because I was in the program to restore my weight, to get back to a healthy weight. So that really hurt my confidence at first. I had no confidence. My confidence was at rock bottom. I didn't know who I was, what I was doing, or I didn't know how harmful also eating disorders were in that moment. I had no clue what was really going on, to be honest. It became a routine where I just wouldn't eat, but I didn't think that I was harming my body because I just didn't think about it. I had no confidence in myself whatsoever. I kind of just lived, but I wasn't actually living. I just lived to be awake, and I am so glad that I made it past that point, because there's been so many things in my life that God has done for me that literally wouldn't have happened without him. I don't think I would have made it out of my eating disorder without him. So I did want to mention that, because my faith was a big part in my eating disorder and the recovery of my eating disorder. Gaining weight for me me was like, I didn't want it at all. I thought I was gonna get bigger. I thought I was gonna look huge. Like, I didn't want to restore the weight I had because I thought in my head that they were trying to ruin what I was trying to do. I thought that in my eating disorder that by doing that, I was gonna look good. Like, I was gonna have abs. I thought I was gonna have toned arms, muscles. Yeah, that's not how you get muscles at all. What my eating disorder thought I was gonna look like versus what I actually looked like. Two completely different things. Having body dysmorphia was not helpful because I couldn't see how sickly I looked. Being in an eating disorder, you aren't gonna gain muscle. You aren't gonna have six-pack abs or whatever you want because that's not how muscle works. You can't just live off nothing, no food, and suddenly have abs and toned arms and toned legs, and that's just not how it works. So for me, that's what I thought was gonna happen. So when I started gaining weight, like I said, I had no confidence. I didn't want to. I felt so full all the time because I was constantly having to eat. For my program, I had to eat 6 times a day, 3 meals, 3 snacks. So from going from not eating to having to eat 6 times a day, I felt so bloated all the time because I was just stuffing my face with food because that's what I had to do to restore the weight. Now obviously I can eat whenever, whatever I want. It's like your stomach shrinks down to this tiny little size because you're not eating anything. So it's just trying to hold on to the fat that you do have. It has nothing else to fuel you and to keep you going all day. When you're not eating, you just feel so lightheaded all the time. I remember one time I got up and felt so dizzy and I just thought, oh, I'll just drink some water and it'll be fine. And I remember that I wouldn't even barely drink a drop because I didn't want to gain weight. And now I'm drinking like 8 cups of water a day, so clearly we're doing good here. I finally was gaining weight back and I didn't really notice just because I felt like I was on such this daily routine of just wake up, eat, go to bed. You're literally so miserable all the time. You're so cranky, you're mad at the world, like you just hate everything during an eating disorder and your head is just so jumbled with so many thoughts. How I gained my confidence. I am not that confident as a person. Obviously, I have a lot more confidence now than I ever did, I would say. I go out in swimsuits, in bikinis, in public places because why not? If you're gonna be insecure about your body, why? Why do we have to hate on a certain body type? Why do we have to idolize certain body types? It's because society makes us think that these skinny waists, big butts, big boobs are the ideal body type. And it's just like, why? Why couldn't all body types be perfect? Why couldn't everyone idolize every body type? Because not every body looks the same. Also, I just think that gaining my confidence was from God, because if you watched my first video in this little series, I said that something in my head clicked, that this wasn't the life that was meant for me, and I kind of just knew that it was bad for me at this point. I feel like then I started to somewhat gain my confidence because I was eating and fueling my body. If you're restricting yourself so much from foods and just eating tiny portions and then be starving later, yeah, you shouldn't be doing that. For me, I gained weight in a short amount of time. I lost weight and then I gained it very quickly. I think what helped me get my confidence was, one, watching people who are confident and watching people on social media platforms who promote body positivity, and also unfollowing the people that bring you down. One person that I specifically want to shout out in this video because she has helped me so much with my body confidence is Ava Jules. She makes amazing videos and vlogs on her vlog channel, on her main channel. She posts amazing content on her Instagram, and let me tell you, she has been such a helpful person in my life. She actually made a video all about body positivity on her channel. It helped me so much because she's just so positive. Social media can go from one extreme of like ideal body type to another. Like, it used to be you had to be like stick thin, like toned, but now it's like you should have a big butt, you should have big boobs, and like it just changes. Like, there's no way you can perfectly match what society thinks, because if you think you're gonna match it, society's gonna go and change it. A lot of people think that losing all that weight is just gonna make them happy. For me, I lost weight and I lost to where I thought I could be happy. I lost so much weight and I thought me losing this weight will make me happy. And honestly, it made me more miserable than I've ever been in my entire life. One, it's because I wasn't fueling my body and giving it nutrients, so I had no energy in my brain. But also two, I didn't look the way I thought I would look. I thought I was gonna have abs. I thought I was gonna have some muscle, and now I've totally changed my perspective. I go to the gym, I work out now, and I want to make this a whole separate video of how I got back into working out with it triggering my mindset. But one thing I do want to mention is that don't work out to compensate for what you ate. Work out to make you feel good. You want to work out to have energy for the day, to be happy, to raise your endorphins. Don't ever work out to compensate for what you ate. My confidence came from just not caring what people think. Honestly, it's a lot easier said than done. I've been there where there are days where I feel so unconfident, I don't want to go out. There's pictures where I don't post because I don't feel confident in them. Only you yourself notices your insecurities, and someone else might be looking at your insecurities and thinking that it is amazing. You're perfect, you're beautiful, and I know it's a lot easier said than done. Society puts out this ideal body type thinking that you can only wear certain clothes if you have this body type, and that is so not. Who cares? You're the one picking yourself apart because society tells you to. Society tells you to buy all these beauty products that'll make you skinnier, make your skin clear, make your hair lighter. There's so many beauty products out there that are to change your appearance to make you look better. You don't need those, because I've noticed that when I wore more makeup than I do now, I feel more confident wearing less makeup than when I used to wear heapings of makeup. And I realized that I look better with less makeup because I look more like myself. I feel like I'm just at the point where it's like I'm so done with hearing about how the perfect body type is this, because there's not a perfect body type. Everyone's body type is different. God created you two different people for a reason, and you are on this earth for a reason, and your reason is not to be beautiful. That purpose is to live for God, because He put you on this earth. He gave up His life for you to be on this earth. But confidence for me came from not caring what people think and just living my life. Life is so short. If you were to only eat healthy and restrict yourself all the time and have no fun, are you gonna be proud of the way you live? Are you gonna be proud that you skipped hanging out with a friend to maybe stay home? If you're a girl and you don't feel confident to wear a bikini, wear the freaking bikini, because you'll regret not going out with your friends and having fun just because you didn't feel like you looked good in the bikini. No matter what your body type looks like. But when people see a confident person, they're not gonna look at your flaws because they can see you're confident and that you don't care. You are beautiful in your own skin, not in someone else's. Honestly, there are days where I'm like, wow, I maybe have chunkier legs, or wow, I wish I had abs, but at the same time I don't. So why complain about it now? I can work on those areas, but I don't want to work on them to the point where it is cluttering my brain. If you want to wear shorts because it's hot out, wear the shorts. What is going to happen? What is going to happen if you wear that bathing suit? If you want to wear a crop top, wear a crop top, because what is going to happen? World ain't gonna blow up because you wore shorts. And it makes me so mad because so many girls struggle with this. I know this was kind of all over the place and rambly, but I just wanted to talk about that because I think it's super important and it doesn't get talked about enough. I just want to feel beautiful in my own skin and not worry about what everyone else wants to do with theirs. I am going to close this video out right here. I'm sweating in this car and I should probably go turn my air on so I can stop sweating in this car. Share this video so that it can get out to more people, and hopefully we can just create a positive community on here. Comment down below a name that we can call for this series. Okay guys, that is going to be all for today's video. If you guys have any more video requests that you want me to touch on in this subject, I will definitely do more because I want to make this a whole series on my channel. If you guys like this one, definitely give it a thumbs up. If you're struggling with anything, definitely check out the links in my description. Subscribe down below to become a member of this channel. Hit the bell notification so that you guys can be notified every time I upload, and follow me on all my socials, so I'll be in the description box below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.
I just wanna start a great big